Hey, it's Film Rich, and welcome back to my channel where I provide recaps of your favorite TV shows. Today, we are going to be recapping Mr. Inbetween Season 3, Episode 1, which is titled Coulda Shoulda. The third season of Mr. Inbetween begins with a tense and action-packed episode setting the tone for what's to come. Ray finds himself in a very dangerous situation after a weapons deal goes wrong, forcing him to take extreme measures. Meanwhile, his personal life continues to evolve as he navigates his relationship with his daughter and deals with how out of control she can be. Before we get stuck into this recap, can I please remind everyone to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and without further ado, let's get stuck in. The episode opens at a backyard party where a gang leader instructs his men on how to deal with an upcoming weapons deal. He tells them to insist on seeing the guns first, act aggressively, and use a fake blood capsule to create a diversion to one of the gang members, ensuring him he won't be hurt during the exchange. In the next scene, one of the gang members smokes a cigarette as Ray and Gary arrive to complete the weapons exchange. Gary presents a bag of guns, but suddenly the gang ambushes them. Ray and Gary are both very badly beaten while the gang fakes an attack on their own man. Ray, barely conscious, is thrown into a car, followed by Gary. Despite his injuries, Ray's intelligence is switched on and manages to run over the gang member responsible, crushing him. By morning, Ray has the gang member chained to a fence. As he interrogates him about the setup, the man initially denies involvement, but confesses when Ray threatens him with the chainsaw. He agrees to retrieve the guns, but refuses to provide names. Ray, recognizing his loyalty, hands him a phone to call his associates. The gang member arranges for the weapons to be returned, but Ray takes over the call, demanding not only the guns, but also 30 grand in exchange for letting the issue go. Ray meets the gang at the agreed location. The leader questions how they will proceed, and Ray insists on seeing the cash and guns first. The gang presents a bag containing only the guns, and Ray immediately asks for the money, but the gang insists to unlock the captured man first. Once the man is unlocked, they get back in the car and begin to drive off. Ray opens fire on them as they attempt to flee. Gary and James emerge, revealing Ray had planned this ambush. A gunfight ensues that kills the entire gang, while the leader manages to escape to a barn but is seriously injured. Inside the barn, the leader admits he underestimated Ray and apologizes, stating that the attack wasn't too personal. He concedes that he should have handed over the money, but Ray acknowledges that it's too late. He laments the loss of his associates. Ray asks him his name, showing slight remorse. The man utters the name Graham, but quickly succumbs to his injuries. Ray takes the leader's pouch and discovers that the gang had brought the money all along. He gives the cash to Gary and then tells him to split it, refusing to take any for himself. Ray then walks away. At home, Ray does the dishes, clearly troubled by the events. While doing laundry, he comes across Bruce's walker and pauses, reflecting on his past. Ray drives Britney to school, and she now appears older and more independent. She asks him to drop her off away from the entrance, implying embarrassment. Ray jokes about getting a goodbye kiss, but she declines, reminding him she is now 12. As she leaves, Ray calls out, "Love you, Brit." While driving, Ray encounters a pedestrian who crosses in front of his car. The pedestrian aggressively hits Ray's side mirror, prompting Ray to get out. The situation escalates and Ray punches the man, but police arrive almost immediately. A man named Kelsey is processed into a prison facility and is taken to his cell. He appears unfamiliar with the environment and uncomfortable. Later, he is using the toilet when his cell door opens, revealing Ray as his new cellmate. Ray quickly realizes it is Kelsey's first time in prison and advises him to use the communal toilets instead of the cell. Kelsey introduces himself as Adam and explains that he was incarcerated for harassment after asking to see his daughter. Ray jokingly claims that he is in prison for sexually assaulting men, before clarifying he is joking. Ray later speaks to Britney on the phone, telling her he is near Brisbane and expects to return in 2 to 3 weeks. She senses something is off and questions his tone, but Ray assures her he is looking forward to seeing her. Ray then returns to his cell as the credits roll. And yeah, the season premiere reintroduces Ray's world with high-stakes conflict, violence, and personal struggles. His personal life remains as dangerous as ever, while his relationships with Britney and his past continue to shape his future. The episode sets up compelling storylines for the rest of the season, leaving viewers eager to see what comes next. If you like this episode and would like to see more recaps of Mr. Inbetween, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.